Yo, what's up, everybody? Coast Life CEO. We out here in the trenches. Gonna have this trench talk.
Alright, so we back here on Trench Talk with the CEO of Coast Life, Mr. Troy Jones. How you feeling, my brother?
I'm good, bro. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm good. So, see you wearing, you know what I'm saying, the merch, bro. You know what I'm saying, the Coast Life merch. So, talking about Coast Life, where you from?
Man, Coast Life, Gulfport, Mississippi. You already know, Turnkey, Orange Grove. You already know.
Yes, so that where you grew up, that where you resided at as a kid?
Yeah, man. And shout out to the North, man. I grew up out there too.
Yeah. So, what was you into as a kid? Like, was you always into clothes, or were you into shoes, fashion, or were you into other things?
Man, I was into them J's, bro. When I was growing up, it was J's, Tommy Hilfiger, Duckhead, what else? Fubu, like. But it ain't matter though. I ain't need none of that. As long as I had some J's, that's the only thing that mattered.
What was your favorite like number of J's? If you had a top three, like three being, this cool, but number one being that number one.
Let me see. Number three. I'll say number 3 to 14.
Okay.
14. You know, I like them last shots. And I had them blue and white 14s too. Well, I just got them other blue and white 14s that just dropped.
Them
Laney's.
Yeah.
Number 2. Man, there's so many of them, man. I ain't trying to. I'm like, man, what kind of lineup is that? Like, but shoot, number 2, man, I gotta go with the 5s, bro.
Hey.
The 5s.
Metallics?
Yeah, the metallics. Some UNCs that just dropped. I got the royal blue 5s. I got everything, bro. 5s.
Now, what's number one? Like when you step by, if you put on anything, even if you put on your wedding suit, what pair of Jordans would you put on?
Man, they gotta be them 12s, bro. I got a pair on right now.
Did you watch Jordan a lot coming up? Is that why you wanted to wear them, or did you see? Was you inspired with music, hip hop artists?
It was straight watching Jordan, bro. I want to be like Mike, Space Jam, all that. Like, I don't know, bro. It was something about wearing them J's, bro. Everybody just stopped what they doing there. He got them new J's on. He got them, oh man. And then, you know, growing up in the 90s, man, folks were getting punched out, robbed, everything for their J's and their starter jacket.
True.
So, like, for me, wearing J's is like, yeah, y'all know.
How did you feel about when it became, you got a raffle for them now instead of just being able to go into the store and buy them straight off the wall?
Bro, I hated that raffle for real, cause I had a little plug at Champs at the mall, you know what I'm saying? So I just shoot up a little extra $30, whatever J's I want, I got them on deck. Like, I ain't gotta worry about none of that. I know I'm finna get them. And then they used to be so fire back in the day, man, you give them a little $50 or $100 more, they'll let you get them Friday night. So you can went to the club Friday and they drop Saturday, like, yeah.
Oh, you had them plugged
in. I already got it.
You had them plugged in like that?
Oh yeah, had it in like that, bro.
So what inspired you to get the golds? Since we talking about fashion, what made you get the golds? Is it a southern thing?
Man, it's dirty south. Bro, real talk, man, I had golds when I was like 13. Now I go for it, 7th grade.
You talking about like how kids had silver caps?
Yeah, I had golds though. Everybody can vouch for me, man. Even my teachers be like, you so young with these golds. I'm like, put your money where your mouth is. Like, nah, this is what it is. Like, I'm from the South. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to look up to Master P. Everybody looking up to everybody around here. Everybody got gold.
Juvenile, all them boys.
Yeah, people in the streets. If you had any little motion back then, it's in your mouth. You got gold.
What set you got? 8 at the bottom, 8 at
I got 8 at the bottom, 6 on top.
Who you go to get them?
I had went out there in Houston, bro. I had went to not Johnny Dang. I don't forgot what it was, but it was another little spot. But I ended up going to Greens Point Mall on the north side. Guns Point, what they like to call it, because it's rough over there. But,
you went to the trenches?
Yeah, that's the hood away from home, though. That north side, Guns Point, 5, 6, like, yeah, y'all already know.
So being away from coast, like what other places are like home whenever you're away from the coast? What other places do you go and you just you fit right in wherever you at?
Just to be real, bro. Just the north side of Houston, the east side of Atlanta. When I go out there when I go to LA, over there in Inglewood, Inglewood look like Turnkey. Well, not Inglewood, I mean Compton. Compton look like Turnkey mixed with Gas Point. So it's like kind of crazy just seeing that. Like, it's all the same for real. The setup the same.
Do you run into a lot of gangs? Do people like try to try you wherever you at?
Nah, for the most part, don't nobody try me because, it's all respect. I'm going to say what's up to you, whatever, and I'm going to dap you up now. I do go to Cali and I got on Blue, they ain't going to try to shake me up Crip. But I let them know, like, I ain't no Crip, bro. Like, I'm from Mississippi. Like, nah, they ain't, no disrespect, but they ain't what it is. But for the most part, when I say I'm from Mississippi and they hear the accent, they show me love off top. Like,
do you get talked about because of your country accent when you go to other places? Because Mississippi folk get talked about real bad.
Yeah, I mean, I do, but to a certain extent, like, ain't no dude finna play with me about that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm like, y'all from Mississippi, so I can show y'all from Mississippi. But the female, they laugh about it because they like, oh, you so country. But they like it, though. They like, what I say, the words I say.
What are the stereotypes that you get, like, when you say that you're from Mississippi? Like, what do people think of you that you kind of like, nah, it's not like that where I'm from?
They think I'm slow. They think I'm real slow, or I might not know what this is or what that is, you know what I'm saying?
They be trying to play you dumb.
Yeah, but I tell them, like, man, Mississippi, where I'm from, we really the heart of the South. Because it takes 6 hours to get to Memphis, 6 hours to get to Atlanta, 6 hours to get to Houston. Like, everything come through here.
That's crazy, bro. They try to play you slow.
Yeah, bro.
Listen, damn, bro.
I mean, it is what it is, though, because when you hear about Mississippi, they don't know.
They be thinking, you know what I'm saying, from the cotton fields and it's a bunch of cows and chickens and shit like that.
Yeah, like, oh, he a country boy, he don't know nothing, we can play him. But then I'm showing them, like, look, bro, I'm out here by myself in your trenches. So you think you can play with me? Like, don't get it twisted, I got whatever you got. Even if I'm way out here by myself, I still can get them to come over here. It ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? One call, that's all.
One call, that's all, like what you tell them.
Yeah.
Look, so I know you have been a lot in the South. So like, what kind of music do you like to listen to whenever you either overseas or you just riding around? You going to drop a pack off? Like, who do you listen to and who do you vibe to, maybe?
Man, I still gotta listen to that Dolph.
Yes, sir.
My boy Dolph.
Flipper.
Yeah, Kenny Money, Jay Fizzle, the whole paper route, they still talking that talk. You know what I'm saying? Starlito, he ain't dropped nothing in a minute, but shout out to Lito. Ray Vicks over there in Baton Rouge. Just like, I gotta listen to that real music, bro. Like, something I can really feel.
So the music that you can relate to.
Yeah.
Like, do you listen to more storytelling music? Do you listen to music for the beat? Like, what do you like listen? What's a quality song to you?
I like to listen to the storytelling because if you're from the trenches, whatever story they telling, you can relate. That story means something to you too, or it's a similar situation that you know about. So I like to listen to that, but I also like to listen to them boys in Detroit when I'm just feeling like a bossed up, just in another country, just chilling on the beach or something. I'm finna put on that payroll Giovanni. I'm finna put on that Peasy. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna put on GT. It just depends on how I'm feeling at that time.
For the ladies, what do you play for them? Whenever, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a vibe and stuff like that, what would you play for the ladies? Like, you got an R&B playlist, neo soul playlist?
Nah, I ain't even gonna count, bro. I ain't even got one, bro. They be like, I don't want to hear about this, talking about stuff and this and that. Nah, I'm like, look, man, that's what we listen to in my car, man. My bad. But like, if I get lit, I'll play some Adele or Sade, but I gotta be lit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like cruising and chilling. But for the most part, nah. We gonna listen to some Boosie. You know what I'm saying? We thugging in this car. You know, that's all I can think of.
That's so funny. But let's dig a little bit into the how Coach Life started, bro. So, what inspired you to begin a clothing line in the first place? Like you first you said shoes, so you would have figured, you know what I'm saying, you would have tried to do something, shoe designing slides, anything like that, but you got into clothes. So what made you start a clothing brand of all things?
Bro, like, I just got tired of being in other cities and stuff, and they like, man, where you from? And I see how hard they repping their cities, and it's like, dang, bro, where I'm from, we ain't got nothing to represent where we from. Like, for real, like we ain't got no teams, like baseball team, football team, basketball team. We ain't got none of that. So I'm like, bro, we got hustlers. Like, we got killers too. Like, it's what it is. Like, it's really like that down there. So I like, okay, Coast Life. And then, like, a lot of people around me was in the streets, and I made it out them situations. So it's like, shit, can overcome our street trap. Coast Life is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I like to look at it.
So that's what Coach stand for. Can you say that one more time?
Can overcome our street traps.
What does that mean to you? Like being like is trapped in the system, being a product where you from? Like, what's your idea?
Every street trap you can think of, bro. From 12 pulling you over to the females setting you up, locking you in with a baby, like just everything that come with the streets, bro. Like everything, whatever you can think of, that's what it stands for.
Now, how can you advise people to move through the streets and, you know, keep a clean slate to where, you know what I'm saying, you got more respect than you do enemies in the streets?
Man, you just gotta stand on business and handle business. At the end of the day, your word is your word. You can't tell somebody this and then double back and tell them that. Or you can't be out here trying to finesse nobody or none of that. Like, I understand sometimes you gotta finesse and do what you gotta do, but that ain't the way to move out here if you wanna make it. For real, cause all that finessing and playing, yeah, that'll line you up and get you up out of here quick.
Thanks. I know you're real big on the youth and pushing forward the agenda of education and, you know, trying to keep them, you know, out the streets and, you know, not them becoming a statistic. So with your back to school drive, can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, with the back to school drive, man, it's really just showing them kids something different. Cause like growing up, man, I ain't get to look up to nobody doing that. Nobody did that in my neighborhood, or I seen anybody do that I can go back and like, dang, when I was a kid, I remember so-and-so did that. So I know when I do it, a lot of little kids tell me like, thank you, mister. Whenever I grow up, I'm gonna do the same thing. And I'm like, what you gonna be? They're like, I'm gonna be a doctor. I'm gonna be a lawyer. Whatever. I say, yeah, stick to that dream and remember. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it is about, bro. I just want them little kids to plant that seed in them little kids' minds. Like, okay, well, I do remember he did this. Coast Life did do this for us back then. That's what it's about.
If you had somebody like you growing up, what are some things that you would wanted them to have done to, you know, kind of head y'all away from the streets and keep y'all headed in the right direction?
Man, for real, really just out there talking to us and keeping it real with us and stuff like that. Cause like, where I come from, everybody was in the streets. Like from people my daddy age to people a little younger than me. Not people a little young, people a little older than me. All that. So it's like, this is what it is. But I feel like if I had somebody talking to us or showing us something different, then it'd be different. But be real, bro, ain't nobody had no businesses or clothing brands or nothing like that growing up. Like, it was just straight trap or die. Like Jeezy, trap or die. When Jeezy dropped trap or die, that's really what it was in the city. Like, for real.
Yeah, true that. Now, a lot of young boys, kids really, they learn from the people that they, you know, grow up around. A lot of times they learn, you know, how to gang bang and things of that nature. So, do you feel like it's more important to try to preach that narrative on not only staying away from gang banging, but showing that it's good to start that love at home, because a lot of people go looking for that love outside of home because
Yeah, it's a lot of lack of love.
that's where a lot of that street mentality come from.
Yeah,
Because it's a lack of love at home.
Lack of love for real, bro. Like at the end of the day, if them folks really love you, they're not gonna put you on no dummy mission or tell you to go do this and oh, you gotta do this for the hood, you gotta do this for the set, you gotta do this for this and that. Like, cause to be real, bro, if you really plugged in and really in on that for real, man, it ain't even about that. If you know your literature for real, it ain't even about none of that, bro. It's about taking care of your folks, making sure everybody's straight. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about no gang banging. It ain't about none of that. But I think down here a lot of people lost, and when they go to prison, this what it is, or that's what it is, or they listen to what they uncle or cousin done taught them. There's nobody know the real. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, from everybody, from the Bloods, the Crips, from GDs, Vice Lords, BDs, everybody came together back in the day, and they all had their own little section, and they all took care of everybody, from the Black Panther Party, everything. They did back to school drives. They did, you know what I'm saying?
Free meals.
Free meals. They really took care of the community.
Education programs.
Yeah, everything. Like, but you see what they did to Chicago? They put that dope out there, and once they did that, they took the leadership. Now Chicago, one of the craziest places to be in America.
What do you think? What do you think life would be like if the street mentality wasn't so strong? Like if black people actually were more into, reading books, we had more black lawyers, we had more black real estate agents, we had more just, black CEOs of, those natures, rather than looking up to, because a lot of times, like you said earlier, Trapper died Jesus, you know what I'm saying, Dolph, boosting there with Trill, shit, you want to go to Houston, shit, UGK, all that type of shit, like all we know is, get it out the mud, trap, you know what I'm saying, and shit, go shine, you feel me, and try to get back to the hood. But, what do you think it'll be like if, the hood was actually a little bit more diversified to where we had more black lawyers, almost in the direction of Black Wall Street?
Man, to be real, bro, man, I think it'll be like the movie Black Panther on some shit. Like, cause, bro, we could really do some things. And I end up, speaking of Black Wall Street, bro, I had went up there to Oklahoma, to Tulsa, and I sat up there and seen it, bro, with my own eyes, and got the background of the story and everything like that. And that was the first black millionaires in America there. But they seen how they were thriving and making so much bread without them. They had to go in and bomb the place. Like, they had real planes bombing Tulsa, Black Wall Street. And that was back in, 1920? That was 100 years ago. So just think if we would have been, they never would have did that. 100 years from then to now, man, we'd be like Wakanda, bro. We probably have pyramids all over here. Like, ain't no telling what we'll be on, bro, for real. But them folks always gonna play, you know what I'm saying? They always gonna find a way to mess up the play. But
talking about that, like, what's your take on, like, the power of the black dollar? Like, how? Yeah, give your take on the power of the black dollar.
Man, we the most powerful race when it comes to that bread. We the most powerful. But if we put that money in our circle, we'll have way more lot power.
What do you think are some things that the black dollar should be invested in?
I think it should be invested to the community, bro. And when I say community, I just mean like everything around. Like, if your house across the street messed up, bro, buy that house and build it up. Now you building up the neighborhood. Now the property value going up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, bro, the black dollar, man, we control so much, bro. Like, rappers were designer. Now everybody in the world want to wear designer. Man, I ain't finna wear no white man name on me, man. What's wrong with y'all? Man, what's a Dior? Who? Louis Vuitton? Man, I don't know no Louis. I don't know nobody named Vuitton. I don't know nobody named Armani, whatever it is, bro. Like, nah. But see, if we spend our bread with us, we'd be good. But it's crazy, bro, because we got Yangs and we got Arabs posted up in every hood making a killing.
Every corner
In the
store.
north, Mr. Egypt.
Corner stores, every one of them.
Liquor store.
Talking like playing our music.
Yeah, thinking it's cool. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, I ain't went to one down here, bro. Little dude was like, "What's up, my nigga?" I'm like,
I bet I know what you talking about.
yeah, I ain't even gonna say it. But yeah, I was starting to smack that little dude like, "Bro, what you know what I'm saying? I don't care what, I'm a grown man. Like, you playing. We got this. Nah, I don't care what you got, little dad." Then he wanna play some young boy like I posted, man. Little dude, I will slap you and your people in here. Like, don't play with me, little dude. Like, but it's just crazy though, bro, because we had no black dollars to spend with them, why we can't spend it with ourselves?
I feel like the main problem with why is because people talk about customer service, and a lot of times, like with the black dollar being spent into us, I don't think people realize that not only does it not, that when we spend it with the white person on Christian Dior and Gucci, they don't, do anything for the black community, but it's like how much does the black community also do when it reaps the black dollar back? I think that's one of the biggest things too, you know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of times when people get the black, they'll get money and they'll do it just to shine and they'll do it for clout reasons. So they're not really doing the things that you would do, like I'm gonna do a back to school drive, or I'm gonna go buy a whole bunch of shoes and go give them back to kids, or do free meals or start programs. It's more or less I'm doing it just to show people, hey, I'm doing something, so y'all come buy into it. So I think that's kind of like the issue with the black dollar in a sense. Like, does it really reap back into what it sows? You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. Yeah, a lot of people do get money just to flex on other folk, which is crazy. Like, but that's how they handle that's how they do their business or whatever like that. And with the customer service, they got a lot of businesses that don't show good customer service, but they got a lot of other businesses that don't do the same thing. But you'll never say nothing to them because they're a different race. Cause I done been in dealers, all type of places. Well, I done had to pull out stacks of bread. Like, bro, I'm not finna steal nothing out of here. What's wrong with y'all? I got all that bread in my pocket. What you following around me for? Oh, we just trying to make sure. They're like, nah, y'all stereotype. Like, I don't even want to spend no bread down here. And then when Booster came down here, they maced him and his cousins and all that, and the girl that was pregnant. And it's like, see, we spend all that money down here at this mall when they don't even rock with us like that.
So are you trying to get Coast Life into any major stores or anything like that, or are you trying to just keep it more into a self-owned market?
To be real, bruh, most self-owned market, because I know every shirt that I done sold, I know where it went. Like, I can physically see where it went versus if I put it in stores, I don't know where it's going. I don't know, I feel like me and the customer got a better relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, dang, bro, I rock with you, bro. You really bought 10 shirts from me. I'm finna throw you 5 on the free. Because you really rock with me. You know what I'm saying? And I see you throughout the city. And you know what I'm saying? I see you with my clothes on, which is crazy, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Because when I see people wearing my stuff, it's like, dang, bro, I made that. Like, dang, that's crazy. And then I know you Mr. Coast Life and stuff like that. But
does it make you feel like a celebrity almost? Neighborhood hero?
Man, I don't know, bro. I guess I'm so humble with everything. I'm so humble that, you know what I'm saying, it really don't hit me at times. But like other people, my partners will hit me, or somebody I'm talking to be like, I can't believe you did this and that. And I'm like, man, it ain't nothing. And then they like, nah, it is something. It is major. Cause my mindset is steady, I'm steady growing. I'm like, all right, I did this. I gotta do this now. This is the next thing on the agenda. This is the next thing to knock off the checklist.
What would you say is your end goal with everything that you're doing, all the money that you done put into, all the time, all the hard days, all the late nights? Like, what's your end goal to say, once it's accomplished, I did that?
Let me see, bro. The end goal is I got a trucking company. So the next goal is to get a real estate company. And then after the real estate company, I want to get an actual store. And so when I get the actual store, I can put people in there working for me, paying them, trucking company paying them. Then with the real estate, I can flip money with that. And really just put people in a better position than they is. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everybody working around here off of what I done put in. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, the black dollar. I want to make that black dollar really work.
I respect that. Now, before we let you go, is there anything that you want to leave with the people? Anything that you can look forward to from Coast Life? Anything that you dropping? Any new drops? Any new colorways? Anything like that? What can they look forward to, and what are your social handles so they can follow you?
Man, I got some merch. I got some merch dropping in September. It's gonna be I ain't even gonna tell y'all the name, but just know it's for the city. It's gonna be GPT. And then I got a couple other Coastline merch I'm finna drop. Get ready for the wintertime. You know what I'm saying? I know we're in the summertime, but just to go ahead and be ahead of the game, get everything ready. And really, bro, that's about it. My IG, COASTLIFECEO. My business IG, Mississippi Coast Life 228. I appreciate you having me in the trenches, bro, having this trench talk with you.
Oh, you already know, man. If I didn't know anybody else that had some trench talk, some information, some knowledge, I already know who to come to. So I appreciate you coming on here and just having a talk with us, bro, for sure. Already. So that's another episode of Trench Talk, man. Make sure that y'all get with that boy Coast Life. Make sure that y'all go buy some merch. And with that, we out.